Nestled between Tony Gwynn Drive and Trevor Hoffman Way, this is Petco Park. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming your way next.
Your San Diego Padres.
And on the hill today, Michael King. What should we keep an eye on here?
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
All right, first pitch coming up. Brendan Donovan digs in now. And that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here in San Diego and just getting started. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking, and there's one down. So up next, Alec Burleson. Here goes the runner. Base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
The left fielder, LouisCardinals.
And fouled off. Two on, one out. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. That one felt good. And the Cardinals have the lead now. It's 3-0. Mason Wynn, the next to hit. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Now the 0-1. That's to third, handled by Machado. That's out number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that. Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. We go to the bottom of the first. And for the Cardinals here this afternoon, Matthew Liberatore. What do you have on him?
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr.
That's a ball. Ball, that's down.
Fastball is
Outside,
outside. And there's the automatic. And that is out of play. Payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a 3-2. Stays alive. 3-2 on the way. That one misses.
Ball four,
So
take a base.
leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Hit on the ground might be 2. To second, there's one. A sensational double play.
Batting third,
Here's Machado.
third baseman, Manny Machado.
Fastball
One.
for a strike. There's a swing and a drive. Scott going back. Going. Gone! A soaring shot to center. And they close the gap. It's 3-1.
Ball.
And the 1-0. Right
Oh,
through
yeah.
there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing.
That's the ball.
Later on in the game, that may be a pitch that he turns on.
And that's in for a strike. That one
Ball.
missed.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
And that's
He's
the
out.
third out. Back here at
Leading
Petco
off for
Park.
St. Louis,
Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker.
Walker.
No, that's outside. Ball. Ball.
I've gotten to call
Yeehaw!
some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres
That's
knocked
inside.
off
Ball.
LA, and then Game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments of
Hey!
baseball. Called strike right there. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Batting in, the catcher, Pedro Caja.
Ball.
The 1-0. And another
Ball
ball.
high.
Gets to it with a slide. Throw to first, and
That's
they
an
get
out.
the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for St. Louis, Victor Scott. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass.
That missed. That's a ball. Ball, that's in.
Fouled off left side. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in for San Diego, Gavin Sheets.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games, so I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
Strike two. Struck him out looking.
Batting six, the shortstop, Xander Bogart.
And that drops in for a strike. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now.
Those are the pitches that make you wonder if this offense is being too patient with their approach. Lots of fastballs in for strikes, not even a swing. They're more than capable of making contact with those pitches, so they need to let it fly.
Jake Cronenworth stands in now and watches strike one.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. It's an immaculate inning. Back here in San Diego and stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan.
You know, these Cards doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Here's a 2-0.
That's a ball.
That one misses.
That's low. Ball four. Take your base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Runner takes off. Cut on and miss. Throw to second. Ow!
And you know, that strikeout total, only 2 so far, really tells you they're not just running into good luck and getting hits to fall. They're earning those knocks.
Ball.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Not close with that one, and that's ball 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
The 2-2. In the air, right field. Makes the catch for the out. Alec Burleson getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Nope, ball.
Off the mark.
No, that
there.
missed. That's a
And
ball.
The count is 2-0. And another ball.
Low.
Two down, nobody on.
Hey-ya.
There's a strike. Three-one, and
No,
he
that's
couldn't
ball
come up
four.
with it.
Runner, take your
Well,
base.
that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Foul ball.
Two
Ball
walks in the
outside.
inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Fastball for a strike. Burleson off of first with two away. And it remains 2-2. Caught him looking for the K. Back here at Petco Park. So here's the Padres DH, Bryce Johnson. Swing and a ground
Foul
ball and a foul ball. Close,
Nope,
but
ball.
called a ball. And the count is 1-1. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Gorman. And there's one away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Hike one.
That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Man at second.
That's a ball.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Next pitch
Ball
is outside. And a foul ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. In the air to left center. Nootbaar on the move. Hauls it in for the out. Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. 0 for 1 so far.
Hey, ha.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. Late swing, foul to the left. Here's the 0-2. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. On to the fourth. Now up for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. Ripped, but it curls foul. The 0-1.
Ball. That's a ball. Outside.
Ground ball up the middle. Sends it over to Sheets. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out.
Nolan Gorman.
And a swing and a miss there.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
That's a ball. Ball.
That one ripped, but foul. Swings through it for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. 2 down, bases empty. And now the right fielder, Jordan Walker, struck out looking at his first at bat.
That's in. Ball.
And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Ground ball right side.
That's a foul
and it
ball.
goes just foul. That one to first, and it stays fair. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
The batter, the catcher, Pedro Pajes.
He swings and fouls one off.
Ball.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And there's the ball. Walker leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Bottom of the inning, stepping in for San Diego, Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
Hurt.
Oh, 2 now. That's down
That's
and
a
in.
ball.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 1-2 now. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
This one in the air, center field. He's got it, and there's 1 down. 1 out, man at first. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That one lifted to left. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, shortstop, Xander Bogart.
Here, what?
On the ground, right side, the flip, and
Yes.
very nicely done for the out. Back here in San Diego, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott.
The second.
Yeah!
And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Got him swinging.
The batter, the second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
There's a 1-1. That catches the corner. And that
That's
misses.
inside. That's a ball.
And the count's even at 2.
Now pitching for the
Number
Padres.
72, ready or
Number
not, in the
72,
game now after the injury.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the Cardinal DH, Ivan Herrera. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. Check swing called strike, and that is strike 1. Next offering is fouled back.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Yeah, that's a little bit high.
That's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Huh?
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back here at Petco Park. So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. And he drops it down the third baseline. And he barehands it. On the
He's out of
money.
there.
Nice play.
Now back the designated hitter, Johnson.
Right through there for a strike. The Cardinals leading by 2. Last half of inning number 5. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. On the ground to the left.
Foul ball.
And foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Ball.
And ball 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires to first in time.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. Doubled in his first AB.
Nope. Ball.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Out to short. Sends it to first. That's out number 3.
Now pitching for the
Out of the
Padres,
bullpen for the Padres,
number
Ron
97,
Marinaccio.
Ron Marinaccio. Leading off to St. Louis, the first baseman, Alex Burleson.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. And now the 0-1. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way.
That's a ball.
No
That's
problem
inside.
handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
The 1-0.
No, that missed. Heck one.
Burleson on at first, nobody out. And that drops in for a strike. And there's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
The batter, the shortstop,
Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. Has grounded out a couple of times. Backed off the plate that time. Ball to strike. Right through there for a strike. And that's a strikeout looking.
The third baseman, number 16, Nolan Good.
Ball.
The Redbirds trying to break this one open. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. And that one
That's
missing low. That misses the zone, and a full count now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One out. Runners at first and second. And that'll load the bases.
That's ball four. Runner take a
Looking
base.
for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Walker up for the third time and takes ball one.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Grounded to third. Could be two. One in second, and that's two. Bottom of the sixth inning. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Fernando Tatis Jr. Close one, doesn't get the call, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Padres being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Makes the grab, one away.
The center fielder, number 3, Jackson Merrill.
On a line out towards center. That's a hit. And that's a one-out single. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here's Manny Machado now. He's already homered in this game. And Manny gets a piece. Here's your one. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Walker pulls it down.
The left fielder, number 5, Ramon Laureano.
That one found hard the other way. Laureano in his 7th season, 31 years old,
and he
was born in the Dominican Republic. And the 0-1.
Ball.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
On the ground, right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove.
No,
to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Now batting, first baseman.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
Now, Gavin Sheets.
Wood.
Two on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
And that one is lifted in the air. No one can get there. It falls in. The run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single, and now they trail by one.
2 consecutive base hits for this.
Number 49 taking over on the mound.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Bogarts in the box now. Takes strike one. And the 0-2. Tap to first. He steps on the bag. Inning over, and it could have been worse.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Padres,
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Number 76.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
That's in there. That's strike one.
That's a ball.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And it's filled up.
Ball.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Set down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So digging in, Victor Scott.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Check swing, and he went 0-1. That clips the corner. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that's too high.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Hit on the ground to short. Bogarts handles the chance. On to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Now batting, second baseman Brendan Donovan.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Brings it in, and that is that. Set for the last half of the 7th. Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth.
Ball.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings through that one. And that skips into dirt. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Johnson.
There's a strike. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Left field. 2 away down. Freddie Fermin, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 2. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. That one almost got him. On the ground, Donovan throws to first in time, and it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Now pitching for the
So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Jeremiah Estrada.
Leading off to St. Louis, the designated hitter, Ivan Pereira.
That's down. That's a ball.
High fly ball, right field. Tatis drifts towards it. 1 down. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals.
Alec Burleson.
Just
no,
missed.
that's out.
And another ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Hey,
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
The left fielder, LouisCardinals.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 8th. That one fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Good job to fight that one off. Two down, nobody on. That one
That's
way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one carrying, and that lands inside the party porch for a home run. Bottoms up, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-2. So 2 down. Mason Wynn will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one.
Cut.
0-1 down. That one in triple digits. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here in San Diego, so digging in now for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. That one missing inside. And a swing and a miss. And El Nino is stifled for the K.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackson.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Outside low, and it's 1-1. And that one fouled off. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2. Swing and a bouncer, and there are 2 outs.
That's a huge defensive play.
JoJo Romero takes over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Machado stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Check swing called strike. And the count 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
The Cards up by 2 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back here at Petco Park, now up for St. Louis, Nolan Gorman. Swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Ball,
Estrada,
outside.
a righty that throws with power. 27 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2017. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. Now 1-2. Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Hey!
Just missed.
No, that's out.
He's
no, that missed. That's the ball.
With some pitches that I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Padres, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. The 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Pulls it in on the warning track.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He's safe
Out of the bullpen for the Padres
with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Yeehaw!
There's a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now pitching for
We're
St.
back,
Louis,
and on the mound is the closer, Riley O'Brien.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Outside, that's the ball.
The leadoff batter as he looks at ball 1. And another ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Here's a 3-0. That one misses.
Take your baseball,
so
Thor.
leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
First baseman, Gavin.
Misses again, 5 in a row.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Yeehaw!
Just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you'd have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit,
Ball.
and not an easy one to throw either.
Tying run at the plate. And that's fouled off. Two and 2. In the air to left center. Scott settles under it. Makes the grab. And here is Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Way to
That's
lay
the
off
ball
that
down.
pitch down.
So 2
That
balls
missed.
and
That's
no
the ball.
strikes.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
The tying run at the plate. That one
Ball.
missed.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Padres with only 1 out remaining.
Second baseman, Jake. Cronenworth.
And that
Nope,
misses.
ball.
And that is ball 1. Swing and a ball popped up. And that'll do it.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB.